The beat. Let the vocals out, now you witnessing a survivor speak. I done messed around and went viral right from my driver's seat. Just like what the industry was containing. I'd rather make a difference instead of hating, complaining. So let me park the whip, it don't matter, rapper or model chick, singer or comedian, perfect. Let's park in politics. Hey, let's park in politics. Welcome to the pullover, let's park in politics. This the pullover, let's park in politics. I say this the pullover, let's park in politics.
Back again, twice in one night. That's how we do it over here in the Lockoutmen podcast. Man, brother man is tired, but he's doing this for you guys. You know what I'm saying? Just a little show over here. You know, we small time. We're not big time. We don't have a mansion and a yacht, you know, but we do have a little house in a cut. That's what we got over here at the Lockoutmen podcast show. I do appreciate you guys being here, even though this is gonna be like pre-recorded and everything, but still good. Still good. My man D Nitty in the house. What's going on, man? Or Frank Nitty. I got I got two Nitties. I know my fault, Frank, man. But I got a guy named D Nitty, and then there's you with Frank Nitty, man. We're gonna have to talk about that. But where you at though, my bro? Where you at, man?
Right now I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? About to head to the crib.
Oh man, you down in Georgia. Where did you come from before you got down there? I mean, where were you to get you down there?
I picked the load up in Cambridge, Ohio. And shot straight down.
Okay, so we about to touch on that in a minute. Welcome to the Lockoutmen podcast show, everybody, where we park in politics with all our guests. I am your humble host, Lockoutmen, and in today's or tonight or however you want to call it, our guest tonight is Frank Nitty. My G. All right, so let's just jump right into it, man. Let's just jump right into it. I picked up a load from Illinois, and I got down to Georgia Friday. I'll say around Friday evening. I'll say around 6 o'clock or something like that. I was able to check into the hotel. Check out, I bobtailed over to, I think it was the Quit. I dropped the trailer and then I bobtailed over to the Quit Trip that got me a little bit closer to Atlanta. And then from there, I'd try to get an idea on where I was going to go for Saturday. So, came back to the hotel, rest up, then got ready, went down to got close to Atlanta. Then I got an Uber and then I went into Atlanta and, enjoyed some of the sights down there. Now, on the way down, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all, bro. I mean, it was getting there, but it wasn't. What about you? What was the trip for you coming down, man?
Coming down, it was in the beginning it was a little hectic, but then after that, you know what I'm saying, little incident or whatever like that, it was pretty much smooth all the way down.
All right. So you in your Facebook post, man, we're gonna jump on that and get that out the way. We met before up under the similar circumstances, bro. I mean, you got God on your side, man. When you're the definition of when you say God takes the wheel, he takes the wheel and make sure that you are right. What was the situation? Let's touch on the first situation that brought us together, kind of like give us a flashback of what brought us together.
Oh yeah, I came out of Texas. And then, I was on the I-20 sliding across. And I was leaving out Louisiana going into Mississippi. And when you going over that bridge, you know what I'm saying, it was an old lady, you know, on the wrong side of the road. So she had done turned over in front of me. I mean, I had that weight behind me, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, I had to be less than a second from hitting that lady, you know what I'm saying? She just backed up, pulled off, and went on about her way, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that most definitely. I tried to actually get that footage from US Express, but they would not give it to me.
Yeah, that's kind of it's like it's their property or whatever, man. But was you able to see the footage?
No, they won't even let me see it.
What?
They won't even let me see it, man. That's why I had to go buy 2 dash cams. Like,
So back then you was with US Express.
right.
Are you still with US Express?
No, I had to leave. You know what I'm saying? Like my
Uh we
granddaddy used to say, boy, you know better, you do better. You know what I'm saying? So
we gonna have to we gonna have to touch on that, my brother. All right, so
yeah,
fast forward to the incident that happened yesterday or a day
hmm
before yesterday. That was
that happened
yesterday, right?
yesterday. Yeah.
All right. So tell us what happened yesterday.
Man, I grabbed the load out of West Virginia. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I had them grab the load. It was early morning. You know what I'm saying?
What happened yesterday? All
Hey,
right.
so I had picked that load up. They told me on the paperwork it was gonna be like 40, no, 36,000. But when I looked at the paperwork, it was 42. So
Mm-hmm.
then, boom, I'm going up this hill. I had them drop down like 15 miles an hour. So I'm like, all right, cool. But as soon as I hit over the hill, we started declining. So as we declining, I see the black ice. It's that thick on the roads. So I'm like, all right, bet. I tapped the brake, slowed down some more because I was about 20, 25. I slowed down a little bit. And then as soon as I hit the ice, you know what I'm saying? I already knew what it was, you know. But we was doing good, you know what I'm saying, at first. But then I started to speed up. So in my mind, I'm like, do I just let it drive? Or do I just tap the brake just to see? You know what I'm saying? Man, it started picking up too much speed. So I just tapped the brake one time. The trailer, I'm in the right lane. It's only 2 lanes. So I'm in the right lane. My trailer drift over into the left lane. So I'm like, all right, at this point, I'm about the jackknife. You know what I'm saying? I'm like at a 45-degree angle. So I'm trying to keep it straight as possible. Then boom, the tractor started just like, hydroplaning, to the left side. So by this time, the trailer is already in the median, and my tractor is in the left lane. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going down, I'm big sliding. So I'm like, yeah, it is what it is. At that point, that's what I was just thinking, you know what I'm saying? But I kept throwing it. Somebody told me, like, when you lose traction, keep putting that truck in neutral. So I just going drag neutral, drag neutral, drag neutral.
So
So by
you
this
you
time,
you in the you in the automatic or you in the manual?
yeah, I'm in automatic.
Oh, so you keep
Yeah,
hitting going from drive to neutral, okay, go ahead.
right. You know what I'm saying? And usually, if I was in a stick shift there, I knew to dump the clutch, whatever like that. But in these trucks here, so I just kept doing it back and forth. But before I knew it, that median had like a little ditch in it. So my trailer is like, big is leaning tight. So I'm like, yeah, it's about to go ahead and flip, So I had to brace myself or whatever like that. So like right when when I'm getting to the bottom of that hill, it's a curve, you know what I'm saying? But then I just felt like the truck catch traction while it was in the dirt, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, bet, as soon as it caught traction, I went on ahead and jerked the truck, you know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't jerking too hard, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I ain't want to flip. But I just pulled it, you know what I'm saying, back to that left lane. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
pulled it right up out of there, you know what I'm saying? Got it slow down, hit that curve. And at the bottom of that turn, it was already 2 trucks turned over. So I'm like,
Mm.
yeah, most definitely. I got off on the exit, and that's where you saw that little post where I snapped the picture as soon as I got off the exit.
Yeah, you said you had to hurry up and get over to the what was that, Pilot, Flying
Yeah,
J or something like that.
yeah,
You had to
get my life together. Yeah, man.
You
Hey,
you
yeah,
you gotta do that sometime, man. I mean, like I said yesterday, My thing yesterday, man, we was, it was two jackknife trailers. One blocked the eastbound lane and the one blocked the westbound lane that I was in. I was on my way, on my way back from Georgia on 24. So I get on 24, started rolling that night, and it was getting bad. And that was at night. And I couldn't find a parking I couldn't find a parking place for the life of me, bro. Loves the mom and pops, the flying, all of them. I was out of hours, so I had to click on PC. I PC'd all the way over to the rest area. I seen a spot. I come around the truck, come out of the angle and then try to swing in and come in. Tell me why this motherfucker calls himself backing up. I'm hitting my horn like, yo, bro, what you doing? It wasn't even no need for him to back up. Like, what? Why are you backing up, my G? Oh, well, I'm not in a spot. I was, bro. Pull up where you was at so I can come in and commandeer this spot. I said, I know what you're doing, my dude. I said, that's not going to work. Spot right here is open. You're not going to take up two spots, my man. Come on now. I said, come on, give me some trucker courtesy, something. So, I parked there. Next morning, I get up, pre-trip and all like that. Get on the road. They did not treat 24 at all, man. I felt every time I go past 35, I feel the truck losing traction. I feel it. So I had to bring it back. I had to bring it back down to, Made it over to the Pilot. McDonald's not open. Made it over to the Flying J. Denny's not open. So I'm still rolling, and it's going into the morning or whatever. And we get down to a part where the right lane hasn't been treated at all. So I noticed that. So I go into the left lane. So I've been rolling the left lane, trucks going around me. I'm like, okay, go ahead, Yeah, y'all go ahead. So we get up to a point where the jackknife is at, and you've probably seen it on my Instagram or on my Facebook. And we was over there, we got stuck. We was there for about an hour and a half, hour 45 minutes. I went live, I went on the live feed and all like that, talking to the people or whatever. Dumbass people's coming into the comments, but I'll tip on that in a second. So they got the wreck out the way, they cleared it up, and we started to move. So as soon as we start to move, as soon as we started to get good, the truck on the right of me lose traction and start sliding into me. I said, fuck.
Oh.
Boy, oh boy. I said, ain't this about nothing? It wasn't nothing to get mad about. I mean, the dude got out of his truck, and I looked at him. I was like, he looked at, he was like, oh man. I was like, well, what you throwing your hands up for, bro? Things happen. So we get out, to make a long story short, because I am long-winded. But to make a long story short, he slapped some chains on his tires. The cops was already there, so they, took down the report. Nobody was I wasn't at fault. I'm not sure how his company is gonna treat it, but nobody got no ticket or nothing like that. As a matter of fact, the company is a black ops company from Illinois. So the first thing they was asking, like, yo, can we can we do this without the insurance being? I was like, wait a minute, bro. I said, this ain't my truck. I mean, this is my truck, but this ain't I'm a company driver. I said, look, here's the phone number, and y'all two chop it up that way. He was like, all right, cool, whatever. So we was able to break away or whatever. I get back into the truck, and I had my dude on, that we was doing the live feed together. And some of the dumbass posts comments in these posts, man, makes no fucking sense at all. Like, well, he was on live and he wasn't paying attention. And my dude was like, no, it wasn't because of that. He was already on live. And I came in and I told the people I started the live when I was stopped. I wasn't driving and living. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you know how trolls are, man. That's how trolls are. And so yeah, that's I guess that was our adventures for yesterday, huh?
Yeah, many more to come, man.
Right? So where you at now though? Like where you posted at now?
Like right now, right by the terminal, you know what I'm saying? Just
Okay.
drop this load off or just buy a till to the crib.
Oh, are you going to drop it off at the terminal, or are you just going to drop it off at the you going to, what is it, live unload, or what is it?
No, this load actually delivered on the 19th. But the thing is, the lady was like, you can only come in 24 hours early. So I was like, all right, bet I'll just drop it off at the terminal, slide back through, pick it up. But I'm gonna go chill at the crib, in the meantime.
Okay, that's what's up. You all right? So you from Georgia, man? What's life? This is life before trucking, man. So, born and raised in Georgia. I mean, you got you got the accent, man. So born and raised in Georgia.
Mostly raised in Louisiana, so that's where you get the accent from.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what was life before trucking in Louisiana, man?
Well, I was a tattoo artist before I was driving trucks.
You was
I was a tattoo artist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was doing tattoos, you know what I'm saying, or whatever like that. But I was doing it also in Atlanta, and then I did some other stuff. But I'm pretty sure they watch your channel, so we ain't gonna speak on this side.
I got you. You ain't gonna. I got you. That's what's up.
Yeah,
That's what's up. But before trucking, where did you go to get your license from?
I went to Roadmaster down there in Jacksonville, Florida.
Yeah. Okay.
So I got my permit, went down there about 3 weeks, boom, got the license, and hey, jumped right into it.
So what made you get into trucking? Like what brought you to it?
My granddaddy, he drove trucks and he retired, you know what I'm saying? So he was like military, retired from that, drove trucks. And he got tired of me, getting in trouble. So he was like, man, you get locked up more time. I'm gonna try to drive this truck. And at the time I didn't respect it because it was an old Pete, like one of them flat nose, you know what I'm saying? And I thought it was ugly at the time.
Cab was a cab over? Okay.
So I was like, yeah, I don't want to drive it, you know what I'm saying? But I got in trouble, you know what I'm saying? And then he was like, all right, bitch, since you want to keep doing this, I'm gonna go ahead and, so he taught me how to drive it, and then I ended up liking it. And then when I turned 21, it was just like I was already driving the truck, and he was like putting like little stuff around Mississippi to Louisiana. So boom, like on like some little sneak stuff, he'll let me drive. So that's how I started.
Okay, so your grandfather, old school, he still drive trucks, or
he kicked back. He done customized the truck. He relaxing, living life right now.
Okay, well, what about the truck itself? Are you able to Are you able to capitalize on the truck whenever you need to, or
Oh, if
is
I would
put
ever
up?
want to go get it, I can go get it. But the
Oh, okay.
thing is, just to, he ain't letting that truck leave that parking lot. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So it's like one of them. But if I
How
really need it, he'll let me get it.
how long your granddad been driving, man? How long he been driving?
Oh man, like I don't know the exact year, but I know he was before log books, he was before all that. You know
Oh,
what I'm
damn
saying?
it, man.
Back when trucks was, he said trucks wasn't even, you know what I'm saying? Is
He
I don't
he
know, like
he's back when trucking was trucking, pretty
when it was
much.
trucking, yeah, like black and
What
white pictures type.
what about your father, man? You focused on your grandfather, but what about your father though? Is it down the bloodline, or did it just skip your father and went to you, or
Yeah,
what?
it most definitely. My daddy used to tell me he wanted to do it, but he was too scared. You know what I'm saying? To,
Mm,
to actually get into it. So he chose the street life for a good little minute, and that's like where I kind of got it from. And then my mama got him straight, so you know he been on the
okay.
right path lately.
Now your grandfather is from your father's side or from your mom's side?
My daddy side.
Oh, okay, okay.
Mhm.
So, your grandfather, I guess your grandfather was like, yo, since I couldn't get the son to do it, I'm about to go ahead and focus my energy on the grandson. That's what's up.
Right, right.
All right, all right. So all together, bro, all together, with US Express and the current company where you at now, how long you been driving?
I've been driving about 6.5 years now.
Oh, 6.5 years. Oh, okay, okay. When you went to school to get your license, did you pay for it out of pocket, or was that like a company sponsored deal?
They had like this little financial aid type, you know what I'm saying? So I just did that, and then they try to get you to go like with Warner or somebody, and then they'll be like, "Oh yeah, so we'll take this out your check." But I never, I probably did a week with Warner before they fired my trainer, and then
Oh, they
I
fired the
went to,
trainer?
yeah, they fired the trainer because the trainer, it's a big story behind Warner, but my trainer didn't want me to drive, and then when I stole the truck one time, he made me pull over like after 5 hours in, and then he started driving. He hit the shoulder, and once he hit the shoulder, the police knocked on the door like 3 hours later, wrote him a ticket. We went and drive the load. They sent them out there to Lithia
Whoa, whoa,
Springs.
whoa, 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 whoa. Wait, wait, you got a ticket for hitting the shoulder?
No, like he parked on the shoulder.
Oh, he parked on the shoulder. Oh, he parked.
Yeah.
Wait,
So after
they gave
I
him a,
stole it,
they gave him a ticket for parking on the shoulder. Wait, what? How long he was on the shoulder for?
we was on the shoulder for a good minute. Cause like when I stole the truck, he didn't get up to like 3 or 4 hours later. But my thing is, I had hours. Like I was ready to drive.
Right.
And then like when I took the truck, he didn't even know I was driving. Then when he finally realized it, he was like, "No, pull the truck over, blah, blah, blah." So I had got pissed off. I'm like, you know what? Log me out. I'm not driving no more. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So then he happened the driver's side, and then he drove like 30 miles up the road. He was sleeping. So then when we got on the he pulled off on the shoulder. You know what I'm saying? Bunk for a little bit. The police
Yeah.
came knocking. I ain't get off the
Okay.
bunk because I'm like, that's on you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, like they made us move. And then he had to call them to go ahead and report. 'Cause I think he had like 24 hours. So he called them as soon as he got the ticket. They told him to take the load to the target in Anniston, Alabama, and then come to Lithia Springs. And while we was there, they terminated him. You know,
What?
yeah, because I don't know, like maybe they CSA score was high or something like that, but they say he knew better to be. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, because they it's if it's not an emergency purpose, then
Hmm.
no, you can't park on the shoulder. I mean, I learned that the hard way too. Um, I parked on the shoulder and motherfucking truck came and took my whole driver mirror off.
Hmm.
And I called up safety, let them know, and they was like, well, why you was on the shoulder for? It was like, I pulled over so I can use the phone. It was like, well, why you didn't pull off at the exit? because I was pulled off on the shoulder. I mean, this is still I mean, back then trucking is still, I mean, I was like 2.5 years into it though,
Mm-hmm.
and I never had to park on the shoulder. Well, when I did park on the shoulder with US Express, I wasn't bothered. And I never, I never think nothing of it.
Mm-hmm.
But when the truck came and took my damn mirror off, that's when I found out that we're not supposed to park on the shoulder if it's not in an emergency purpose. Well, I was like, well, I can't use the phone, have the phone in my hand while I'm driving the truck. So that's why I pulled over. And he was like, well, no, you should, pull over on the ramp or whatever. So, but man, they gave him a ticket.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't give him a, I mean, he was a trainer and everything. How long he was with the company before he got terminated,
I think he was there for like 2 years. I
Two
remember him
years.
telling me. Yeah, he started with them, and that was the only company he was with.
And this is Warner, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, bro, man. So all together, how between Warner and everything, and we'll touch back on Warner in a second, but between Warner and the current company, how many companies you kind of blew through before you got with your current company?
It's been quite a few. I did Warner, I did Swift, Snyder, Dart,
Damn,
Roadrunner,
damn,
JB Hunt.
damn.
Um,
You hit some major players right there. Hold on, right quick. Let's JB Hunt at least. What happened with JB Hunt, bro?
they tried to put a camera in my truck. You know what I'm saying? When you own up, you don't want it going on. No, I had too much. I was trying to do my own stuff. You know what I'm saying? And drive truck. So
Oh, okay. You
yeah.
didn't want you didn't want them to see you getting rocking with a little tender,
Yeah,
and you ain't want to see that truck rocking. That's what's up
yeah, yeah,
with JB Hunt. But you said you was only with Warner for like what, a couple of months. What happened? I mean, was you able to finish out training with somebody else, or you pretty much left too after he got fired?
yeah. Yeah, I left after that. Cause my first trainer that I had, big country dude. You know what I'm saying? Before we even left, he had done took a year, in his like little toilet thing. Well, it's a Tupperware bowl to me. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell me it was the same kind of bowl, that they made that lobster stew in. So to me, it's a Tupperware bowl. He took, we rolled up the street. Hey man, I smelt it. I'm like, yeah, boy, it smelled like straight ass out here, yeah, man.
Oh,
And then he was baked up
oh
behind the
no,
thing, getting loose.
man. Oh no,
Yeah.
man. With you in the truck.
No warning or nothing. Dropping load before we dropped the load. It was just like that. He didn't care.
Oh, at least give me fair warning, my G.
Hey, I would have stepped out, yeah, man.
Give me fair warning, my G. Like, yo, man, I'm about to go ahead and take a dump right quick. You might wanna turn, you might want to get, go down to the rest area or turn off and let me
Man,
know.
let me know something, man. But
I
after it happened,
No, give me the don't go in the bathroom 4 or 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Wow, man, that's bro. Mm-mm.
that's
I
how
mean,
he did me.
it probably wouldn't have been a big deal if it was done. Luckily, I didn't have a trainer that had that shit. The first trainer was garbage, but the second trainer came back through and got me right. But if I
Hmm.
was in a situation like that, bro, give me some Febreze, some Lysol, some something, man. give me fair warning, bro. Just don't. You say you smell that. That was it for you. That was it for
Yeah,
one.
you know, we got off at the next exit. You know what I'm saying? I had a couple words with him. You know, it was just potent. You hear me? It was to the point you could almost taste it. You know, so I was just like, hey, bro, we're gonna let the windows down. You know, we're gonna go ahead and turn this thing around. We're gonna ride this little 30 minutes back. Drop me off. You know, that was it.
Oh, you said you can taste them.
Like, it was to that point, man.
Wow. Wow, G. That's that's crazy, man. That is
Yeah.
whoa. So that's you know what? That's segueing into the next question, man. So that had to be some of the craziest, most bizarre moments that you have experienced on the road with old boy doing the mega dump in the back.
Oh
That's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
What other crazy shit on the road or in the truck stop that you experienced?
All right. So with US Express, this is one of the things. Well, no, it wasn't. I went to ATS, and when I
Okay.
was over there at ATS, they already wanted to get rid of me. You know, from the jump. So with ATS, um, I was at a truck stop in Tennessee, and it was like a dude hauling this cattle thing or whatever like that. Dude said straight up, I had to be going into the truck stop about 2 in the morning. Dude was like, "Yeah, what you doing out here, boy? You know, we do the boys like you." So I'm like,
Say what?
right, you know what I'm saying? I got, I only travel in states where, you know what I'm saying, my license is valid. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, yeah, man, you talking to the wrong one, you know.
Mm.
And then he was like, you heard me the first time. So I'm like, what you gonna do? But the thing is, whole time he got this long ass cigarette in his mouth. So I'm like, what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? You talking this, you doing it. At that time, I was still hot headed, you know. So I no lie, like dude pulled the gas tank, the little gas pump off the tank and started like spraying it on me. You know what I'm saying? But the whole time in my mind, I'm thinking like, hey thug, you got a whole cigarette in your mouth. That thing dropped. You know what I'm saying? I'm on fire. So yeah, I went for him, dragged him, hit him a couple times, and before you know it, they had the police out there saying that I jumped on dude. But they didn't
Wow.
want to pull the camera footage or nothing like that. I told
Where
them
where
everything that
where
happened.
where was this at, bro?
You know, like you know that pilot that's at the top of Mount Eagle. Like once you get up Mount Eagle, it's like a pilot
Mhm.
that sit up there, and we was at that pilot.
Wow. And they reckless like that, man.
Dude was on something else. You know what I'm saying? Dude was on something else. You know, them cattle haulers be on that glass, so it ain't no telling. You know.
Man, that's crazy, man. Well, I'm glad to see that you all right, man. It's a different world, different different version of drivers out here, man.
Most
You got the, you got them cattle hoarders. You got to be in some type of mind frame to be a cattle hoarder. You got to be in some type of
hmm
mind frame to be a car hauler. Driving reefer, flatbed, tanker. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be in some type of mindset. But it's crazy what's going on now, man. I mean, uh truckers, they mental mind state is you know what I'm saying?
hmm
So
Hey,
um so how did you got into trucking 6 years deep, man? How did you get over your fear of trucking when you first got into it, though?
I was never scared of the truck. You know, like I'm not gonna say um my okay my granddaddy got me over the field. Cause my first time ever in the truck, I was scared of it. But I don't think it was more so being scared of the truck. It was the shifting. But then once I got that down, it was kind of like I'd rather be in the truck than in the car. Like even when I go home, I'm in my truck. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's second nature to me. So
All right. So, of course, with all these companies Sound like about 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What kind of weird what kind of weird rules that you came across? What company that you drove with? I could tell you about US Express, but what kind of company that you drove with that you felt that had some rules that you didn't that you felt that was weird to you?
Um, well, I know at US Express they had these accounts where you pick a load up and you got to drive 200 miles, like minimum, before you can stop. I never understood those because it's like they'll tell you to drop the load somewhere. Wood ain't no kind of security or no nothing or drop yard. And then they'll still, you know what I'm saying, tell you like, oh yeah, it's a high volume load. Like I think I had a load to actually I had a load to Ohio. They was on me like every hour. Hey, make sure you know you get that load to, oh yeah, see you slow down at such and such. It was like they was constantly watching you, you know what I'm saying? And it was just that whole, you know, high volume load rule that they got, like don't stop, you know, before 200 miles. And before I know it, I was delivering to Victoria's Secret. So I'm
Yeah,
like, yeah,
right over there. I know where that's at. I delivered at that spot, and they man, listen, they
hey,
tell they tell you the places. Where not to park. You got to go about like you said. You right. You had to go about 200 miles before you stop. And I'm like, man, come on, get it stop. But we just gotta make sure it's a high value load, yada 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 yada. That's yeah, that was weird. That was weird to me too, man. Uh with US Express, you know, that's where I met you from. Um what during the time with US Express, man, how long you driven for them, and what was your, you know, overall experience with them before you bounced up out of there?
uh, yours is cool at first, you know what I'm saying? It was running me or whatever like that. You know, I was with them 11 months. I gave them 11 months. I had a 2-year lease, you know, truck. But you know, we get into these lease and then we like they don't show you one part where you got an extended lease onto your lease. You know what I'm saying? So I just went into reading and I'm like, I got an extra 26 weeks. I started doing the math. I'm like, yeah, this don't add up. My warranty was gone on the truck. So it was like anything that happened to the truck after that, it was coming directly out of my pocket, you know,
Mm.
and I just wasn't going for it. So they was pretty decent. And then we had the emergency, they had the emergency declaration little rule where you didn't have to run by the clock. You can run as many hours you want to, as long as you know what I'm saying, you was up for it. That's when I made
Right.
the most money, you know what I'm saying? Which I got a video talking about that on my channel. So I was doing 5, 6,000 miles a week straight up, you know what I'm saying, with no problem. But yeah, they was all right, but they can most definitely like they'll try to put your money at a they'll have it steady. So I was realizing like over the weeks I was making between 4,000 and 5,000 a week. It's like I couldn't get over that. Like they wouldn't. It's like they don't allow it. They just monetize how much money you get paid.
So you was a lease driver with US Express.
Right, right.
So
Hmm.
what are you now? Are you a company driver or a lease driver with the current company you with?
What is the truck I got now? I got from transportation equipment leasing out of Ohio, and then I leased it on to USA.
Okay, so the truck is yours.
Hmm.
You paying for it.
Yeah, yeah.
So you owner opting out of your own truck, pretty
Right,
much.
right.
Okay, okay. Tell us a little bit about the lease with USA, man. And
Hmm.
what made you look towards USA out of all the other companies that you could have had lease with?
I had while I was over there with US Express, my homeboy ended up getting terminated. And then I had another homeboy that was with USA. And he used to stay talking about like, oh, we pick our own loads. Like, you know what I'm saying? I could easily take home 2,500 a week. Blah, blah, blah. Like to some people that ain't nothing. Which I'm like, $2,500 ain't really much, but you know what I'm saying. But he was like, bro, you can make more than I do, you know. So this would end up happening. Like, so I just gave it a shot, and they pretty much they cool all around. My fleet manager April, I'm on fleet 8, and like I got a whole bunch of people coming in as far as my referrals or whatever like that. And I think I'm like one of the top drivers, like to put this many referrals in with this company. So, you know, they do me real good, to be honest. Like I don't really have to communicate with nobody. I just pick my loads, get them and go. You know, do what
All
you want to
right.
do.
So from US Express, you saved up you saved up your G's and you just went over to the company and just dropped down to what, two bands and walked out with a truck. What what
Um,
what was it like getting the truck?
Okay, so like when you go over there, they're gonna tell you, like when you go to the leasing company, straight up, they're gonna tell you it's gonna be 11.5. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, like they had multiple companies that they work with. So USA just so happened to be one. So I'm like, all right, bet this gonna work out. So how much would I put down? The dude said, all right, so what you gonna do is you gonna put down 15. And then if you go over to USA, they're gonna give you a $1,500 sign-on bonus. So you really don't have to put no money down. But in order, you know what I'm saying, to take your name, USA name off of your lease, because they're gonna put it on. Once they put in that $1,500, they're gonna put their name on that lease.
Mm.
So then, you know, you go ahead and slide in the $10,000, they take USA name off of it because technically USA go ahead and pay for all that for you.
Mm.
So yeah, you just give them that money back, and then you know you free to go. You know you can
So
stay with
you
USA, you can go anywhere.
right, so you able to go you able to go anywhere. You also able to uh well, do you have your own authority or
Mm-mm.
no? Do you want your own authority?
Yeah, I do. That's like one of the plans that's gonna fall into place. You know what I'm saying over time. But
Okay.
yeah,
So you being that you leased on, how long you been leased on with USA?
this like my second month here. To be
Okay.
honest,
All
my
right.
second month here.
So you vibing with USA, getting everything right, they treating you right and everything. Um as far as owning your own truck goes, give us a little background on how you operate your business side.
On the business side, I just I try to pocket a penny. So you know what I'm saying. This truck right here, I got 4-year term. You know, so I think I get down to 2 years, I'm gonna go ahead and use my business credit. You know what I'm saying, and get this truck from up under them. But in the process, I'm trying to get 2 more trucks, which I done found. I don't know if you in the Georgia area, they got something called AAA truck sales, and they got real decent trucks, like old ones too. You know what I'm saying? So if you like, I like, them old Peaks and Columbia stuff like that. So they got them over there like 15, 20,000. That's easy money you can make in a month, and just do your thing with it.
There we go. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hold on. I think hold on. I think I lost the connection. Hold on right quick.
Uh,
Hold on. All right, check 1 2. Can you hear me?
mm, yeah.
Hold on. Hold on. All right, say something.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Oh, hold on. I gotta change the sound. Hold on right quick. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right. Check 1, 2. We good? We good?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All
Yes, sir.
right. All right. All right. All right. Yeah, my camera kind of went out very quick. That's equipment for you. That's equipment for you. Um all right. So being a lease driver, what advice do you got? What advice well, you're not like leasing from, I mean, you leased on to a company, which is different from actually leasing from a company, right?
Right, right, right.
So
Well, this truck is
what
different.
what yeah, what will be well, of course the difference is that you paying for the truck yourself and everything, but the difference from being with your own truck and being leased on with leased with US Express, uh you was in their truck and you was paying them the money every week and all like that. um is the is being leased on give you a little bit more freedom, a little bit more leeway in what you want to do as far as being leased, getting a lease to own with US Express?
It give you much more freedom. Like I don't have to go where they tell me to go. Like US Express, they just send you a load. If you want it, you take it. You don't, you don't. You know what I'm saying? Will customize your truck and doing certain things like that. You know what I'm saying? They don't allow you to do that. Throughout the lease that I done been with. Even when I leased a truck with Dart, I ended up buying the truck out because they only wanted 15,000 for it. But like when you do them lease, they don't allow you to do certain things with them trucks. But over here, I got my truck, put 415s in it. I'm about to install my lights, new radio. Like when you get it from the lot, it's gonna be set at 70. I went ahead and turn it up. They don't care. It's your truck. You know what I'm saying? You do what you gonna do to it, whatever like that. When you go home, you go home. When you wanna be out, you be out. You ain't got no restrictions, ain't like monetizing your money, no none of that. Like you make as much as you want.
Again, I tipped back on when I was asking you what you was looking for in a company, and you got with your current company US Express. I mean, not US Express, but USA Truck, right? USA Truck, I'm saying that right?
Hmm.
Um Again, was there any other ones that you researched before you pulled the trigger on USA?
Um, I was gonna pull containers, but I was just like, let me get back on the road for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So it was a couple container companies I was looking at, but trying to maneuver around in Atlanta, it's not, you know, I done did it before, you know what I'm saying, when I was with Patriot Logistics. And it just constantly Atlanta traffic too horrible to me. I don't have patience like that to be dealing with this BS, day in, day out. So I was just like, yeah, let me hop out. I had some people over here already that's, pulling loads. So I was like, all right, bet, let me go ahead and do that. You know what I'm saying? So
So before getting into trucking and everything, man, 6 years deep, what advice do you wish you would have got before you started trucking? Like, is there anything that your grandfather might have left out that you know now that he probably could have told you back then?
um he didn't tell me how many decades is on the road. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing he didn't tell me. And a lot of people feel like they off the truck and they not human once they inside the truck. And a lot of people don't know that, you got people that really don't have these screws together. That's why I decided, no, I'm not really a people person. I'd rather be in a truck away from people. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know how to act in certain situations. And he never, was on me about it, having discipline within yourself type. It was more so, you know, don't let
You
nobody punk you. You know.
you got kids, right?
Yeah,
Would you want any of your sons or daughters in this industry? Would you would
no,
you
I most definitely, see, thing is, I was like, what I'm doing now is to set up so when my kids get older, they can never ask. They don't have to ask somebody for a job. And you got trucks outside.
Generational wealth. Yeah, that's what you're trying.
Yeah,
That's what
like
you're setting up for.
right. You know what I'm saying? Go drive them
They
trucks. You know what I'm saying?
they
But
say
I'll
they, they say technically you're not setting up for your kid. You're setting up for your kid's kid. That's
right,
what you're setting up for. You
right.
know, at least that's what these old generational wealth guys be saying. You're not setting up for your kid, but you're setting up for your grandkid. So
Mm-hmm.
that's this kind of like saying, pass your father and give you the knowledge. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
Frank Nitty, man, your name Frank Nitty, man. Where did you come up with your name, bruh?
My granddaddy nickname was Frank Nitty. You know what I'm saying? And then he did everything the right way. And then my daddy he took the name, and it was kind of like a street thing. You know what I'm saying? So then boom, you got the grandson Frank Nitty, and I'm kind of both sides. So I just hold a name until my little one get big enough, and I don't want to show him street side. I want him to be more so not green to that side, but not doing the dumb shit I used to do.
All right, my G. You still do tattoos every now and then or
Yeah, I do tattoos when I come home. You know what I'm saying? I set my appointments up, you know what I'm saying, throughout the week. I come home, I do tats when I'm on the road. A lot of people hit me up on my YouTube channel, you know what I'm saying? They send messages on Facebook, Instagram. Hey, bro, where you at? What you doing? Hey, where you plan on going to? Hey, meet up with you at the truck stop. I knock your ink out, you know what I'm saying? Make sure, you know what I'm saying, the section sanitary, and we get it in like that.
all right, man. I got your YouTube up. I think the last time we spoke, I don't think you had a YouTube page, bro. I don't think you had one.
I
What do
think
you
I,
want? Did you?
I think I
Because
had one at the time.
oh, okay. I don't think we tipped on it like we're doing it right now. But what do you want? What do you want people to get out of your YouTube page, man?
It's just the experience, everyday life. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna see some stuff on there I'm doing wrong, or you feel like I'm doing wrong. Um, you know, in the truck life, everyday type, step by step, load boards, what I do on my off time, family time, you know, customizing the truck, throwing systems in, good news, bad news. It's just the whole experience. Whatever you want to know, I try to drop it. If you don't see it on there, you want to know about it, I figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Just like that.
All right. So it look like you got a nice little following, including myself. And you say you putting the system up in there. I see this the work right here. This
Yeah,
video right
yeah.
here.
Uh-huh.
All right. You know what? Let me ask you a question, man. I know that I know this cat, uh Bass and Semi on uh
Hmm.
on YouTube and Instagram. You familiar with my G?
Yeah, I'm familiar with them. You know what I'm saying? That's what kind of gave me that whole idea of going bigger with the system or whatever like that. Cause I used to just ride with 212s. You know what I'm saying? And then people like, oh yeah, that sounds good, but I want to got a custom box, 412s, Scar Audio, updated the amp to a Scar Audio, and then hit unit. And everywhere I go is like, yeah, man, what you got? You know, what you got in there?
Is
A
it
lot of people.
is that in your truck right now, or you still working on it?
Actually, yeah, it's up there at the top. It's up there at the top, bump.
Oh, okay. So, what is it? What's the next build for it, man? You gonna strip out the whole back and make it like my G,
Hey,
Bass and Semi. You gonna put a stripper pole up in that piece, man?
hey, man, we most definitely think about stripper pole because when they drop through, they be like, yeah, but no, I'm probably just gonna keep, you know what I'm saying, 12s. I'm gonna get me a custom box for my highs, my mids, update all the the 6x9s they got in this truck because they are trash. And That's the only place we're gonna go with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go too big on these trucks or whatever like that. But on my channel, you see like my bike Chevy build. That's where I'm gonna have the crazy systems and all that done. But with the semi, I think I'm about done with.
Well, what do you think? What do you think would take? Because right now you just started your channel. You got about 400 subscribers and all like that. You're trying to, you're trying to make trying to get a foot in. Life with Frank Nitty is the name of the channel. Uh, why, you started it to show, to show what's going on in your life and in your trucking career. But YouTube is saturated with with so many truckers coming in doing videos and all like that, man. How do you think how do you think or what do you think you might need that little oomph to get you over, to get you over the hump with getting noticed out there?
Um, Really, I just feel like I already got it. You know what I'm saying? See, if you following, stuff that's watered down or whatever like that, that's just the kind of person you is. I try to keep everything real, 100, blunt, all the way around the board. So if that's how you is, it's like that's gonna be the channel to be at. You know what I'm saying?
All
But
right.
over time, you know what I'm saying? I keep trying to do like little stuff here and there. Like when it came down to the system, it's like, oh yeah, I don't see many people doing that. But the dude with the base, somebody like his is crazy. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I'm trying to get him on, but he right now he's doing the build. He's getting his fleet together. I say probably by mid year, he'll
Hmm.
probably be done driving, but he'll probably still be driving because of the system. But as far as moving freight or whatever, he'll probably be done with that because he want to have his fleet up and all that other good stuff, and he'll be concentrating more on his YouTube. Uh,
Hmm.
the ladies of YouTube, lady truckers out there, they doing the damn thing. Let me ask you this: do you think it's easier for women to get subscribers on YouTube?
Most definitely. Six sale. You hop out here, do a little bit of something, booty shorts, yeah, that thing jiggling. You gonna most definitely get them dudes to, tap in. That's just the way it is. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a whole lot of thirst from that, from that male side. That's what we wanna see. Cause
Exactly.
sometimes I'm not, with all respect, that is not much that they talk about that we don't talk about. It's just the image, how you bring it to the screen. And you can have a female sitting down right there recording themselves, but if they got them tights on, we ain't look at your face the whole time. That's just how it is. But
Exactly. Frank Nitty, y'all.
yes, sir.
My G. Of course, you've been through the majors, majority of them. What advice do you give to anyone that's looking to become a trucker, man?
Hey, do it every day. You know what I'm saying? Don't sit around just because you learn the basics. You've been out here for a month, couple years, a decade. Don't ever think that it can't happen to you and that you know everything. Cause every day you're gonna learn something new with it. Every day. You know what I'm saying? Every second it's a different scenery. You know what I'm saying? Consume everything you can, learn everything you can, keep it going, keep it growing. Buy your own truck, get your own, start your own. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely want to do that. Get your business license. You know what I'm saying? Get your LLC, get your business bank account, have everything going to it. Build your credit as far as these credit unions. Do everything you can. You know what I'm saying? Prepare for the next generation.
Where did you since you mentioned all of that? Where should a person start? Where should they start to start putting their stuff together for owner operating? Should they get their LLCs first, Should they get their EIN number first? What route should they take as far as getting their stuff together before they actually buy the truck?
Me personally, I would say lease, just so get something where you can see what's going on. Because on the company side, you don't learn that lease side. You don't know that fuel eat your ass up. You know what I'm saying? But I would most definitely say lease the truck first. That's just my personal opinion. You jump from a company straight into on our truck, not knowing nothing about leasing, overhead, tax, no nothing. Then you know what I'm saying? It'll eat your ass alive. But go company, lease you a truck from somebody, learn the process, learn the system. You know what I'm saying? Know to run to, learn the brokers. Different little areas wherever you're trying to run to. When you get to the point where you feel like, all right, boom, I got it down packed. I know where the fuel at. I know where to travel to. I know where the hot freight going, where it's coming out up. Then hey, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Transition. Go ahead and get your LLC. At the same time, you can create an EIN.
Now, the EIN, for people that don't know, is like the social security for the business, because you're gonna need an EIN number in order to get a banking account for your business. No,
Hmm.
like that. So just know that you can get the EIN number for free.
Yep.
Uh, Now, what about the LLC though? Do you got to pay for that, or can you get that for free too?
Well, I know my LLC. It's been so long. I think I did pay for it, but I only
Oh,
think it was like 120 or something like that. It
okay.
wasn't expensive at all, so that's
What
that's easy to get.
is it instant gratification, or you got to wait for the number?
Instant. Like once they put everything in, it's instant. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
They'll ask you if you want to go ahead and do the EIN. So you put that all that together. You know what I'm saying? It's right then and there. Then they'll send you a little paper with everything on it.
All right, that's what's up. That's what's up. All right, my G. Well, hold on while I end the show, man. I appreciate you coming on, man, taking the time. Let's definitely let's follow up as always. I like
Yes,
that. You want
sir.
to come on and share your experience, or just talk about a topic right quick, man, because I think Saturday I'm gonna tip on this, man. I need to know. Hold on right quick. I don't know if I got it up, man, but uh I had it up for hold on right quick. Let me go into the history. See if I can bring this up, man. I need your thoughts on this, bro. I need your thoughts on this, man. Now, you know about the Gorilla Glue Girl, right?
Yeah, I think we all do.
Now, it was it was talk about that the young lady you know kind of did it for the clout. Now she probably honestly didn't think it was gonna do what it did, but she went, got it taken care of. But now she's like 800,000 followers. She's certified on Instagram. Now she got a PR firm. Uh and she got brand marketing now. Like she got t-shirts, sweatshirts with her image on there. And Gorilla Glue Girl is now trademarked and everything. Without seeing the extra stuff that came after that, but seeing her in her situation, do you think she did that on purpose, or was that honestly uh, a mistake?
To be honest, with common sense, couldn't have been a mistake. But at the same time, people really don't know. If you ain't never used Gorilla Glue, I got it baked up with my TV mount. Like that ain't never coming off. You know what I'm saying? And the way Shorty was slick down like that bowling pin, it just you know, I really don't think she too much knew what was going on. You know what I'm
All
saying?
right.
Like, yeah, I
So,
think it was
so,
honest.
so check out this clout chaser. And let me know what you think, bro.
My hair will not comb. Y'all, I already tried. God, y'all, I'm on my way to the hospital right now. My scalp is burning. I need to go to the hospital so they can remove this Gorilla Glue. I have no idea what to do. I tried washing it. It doesn't come off. Yeah, I need to go to the hospital. I'm on my way to the hospital right now. What the fuck? So, update on the Gorilla Glue. It did not come out. I used coconut oil for like half an hour, and then I just washed my hair, and there's still Gorilla Glue in my head.
What?
Stupid.
The fuck, man?
Stupid. Just want the same thing. Saw good results. Now you want to go back and do the same thing. It's always monkey see, monkey do. You a grown ass man putting it in your hair. Like, I ain't got no problem. That was stupid. It did it for the fame. You ain't gonna get much off of it. You look like a dumbass because you already saw what somebody else went through, and you went back and did the same thing.
Now, I got another one for you, my bro. I got another one for you.
Girl, hell, that shit ain't true. I'm gonna show y'all something. I got some Gorilla Glue right here. Super glue, real. Watch out. I'm gonna take it, put it on this cup, put it in my mouth. Then I'm gonna do the licking and get it off. It's easy. Gorilla Glue, garbage. Tell you.
This old guy is a rapper, bro.
Watch out. Put it on here.
What? My question is this, man. What this 40-year-old dude is a rapper, man?
He ain't, I don't know what the hell.
Then I'll put it on my mouth.
Dude, look like Bozo the Clown right there, man. What's your thought on that, bro?
Dumbass number 2, you hear me? Hey, first of all, he threw on for the. He knew what he was doing, man. It's, you know, these days be monkey see, monkey do, man. You can die from something somebody else gonna try to prove it wrong. Hey, a world full of followers. That's what I say.
That's what's up, man. Hey, man, well, thanks for coming on, chopping it up with me, man. I'm about to go ahead and end the show right quick, so hang tight. I'll be back with you in a second, my D.
Yes, sir.
All right, y'all, that's going to do it for the Lockoutmen podcast show. Thank you guys for being here and watching and all that other good stuff. If you like content like this and more, don't forget to hit that like button, that subscribe button, that comments. You know what I'm saying? If you want to come on the show, hashtag comes on the show. Hit me up in the Gmail. That's Lockoutmen podcast at guests, not at guests, but Lockoutmen podcast guests at gmail.com. You guys could come on, chop it up with me, and yo, we just gonna have a good time. You know what I'm saying? I really do appreciate it. If you guys roll with me over here, but it's, look, I'm tongue tied. I'm done. I'm tired. We about to get on up out of here. I'll come back at you guys in another one. Y'all take it easy. Peace. Hit that bet.
Show, yeah, get it in, yeah. Party over here, get it in, yeah. She like a liquor clear, get it in, yeah. She get it from a deal, get it in, yeah. Make it disappear, get it in, yeah. Park it in the rear, get it in, yeah. Now make it reappear, get it in, yeah. Freaky with no fear, get it in, yeah. Pop it in the clutch, girl, get it in, yeah. Jump on it, double dutch, girl, get it in, yeah. Drop it, double clutch, girl, get it in, yeah. Pump it up, butt lift, now downshift.